live. Fucking start. There we go. There's this share chat. It was like, you must be live to start sharing your chat. And I'm like, I'm live. And I was like, okay. But I'm live. Let me hit the button. And then they wouldn't let me hit the button. Then they let me hit the button. So that was pretty cool. Thank you for letting me hit the button. Thank you for allowing me to hit. Let me do the go live thing on fucking. Okay. How many hours? 3.5? Sure. A little bit of a late start, but that's okay. Kill? Riolu. Why would you say that? That's so mean. We would never kill. How is everyone doing this fine Echo Friday? Have y'all seen The Amazing Digital Circus? It's pretty good. I think it's really awesome. I don't know why my link didn't embed on Blue Sky. I guess it has to be on its own line or something. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. For those of you on my stream, Amber plays music on their stream before they get started in the BRB screen in the getting started screen. So Amber's got some fucking jams to go. Wah, wah. Wah, wah. This is my stream manager. Come on, manage my stream. There we go. All right. Wah, wah. Eat. Hi, Rari. How's it eating? Enjoying your E? Your phone got wet? No! Quick, stick it in some rice. You fixed it? Did you fix it by rolling it up in some rice? Making it onigiri? That one's bad. That one, I don't, Phony? Exactly, you get it. When you drop your iPhone in a toilet, you need to pull it out and then immediately roll a phonigiri. Ma phonigiri. Phonigiri? That's when you roll up a horse in some rice. I just thought the fucking Three Kings cake. Right? No, is that what I'm thinking of? King cake? The cake with the baby in it in like New Orleans. King cake, right? Yeah, it's just king cake. I was mixing up with Tres Leches cake. King cake with the little plastic baby inside, except it's the plastic baby's rolled up in rice, and you just have to, if you get the piece with the baby in it, you pay for the cake. I don't remember what the actual tradition is. I'm very sorry. Oh, it is also known as Three Kings cake or a baby cake. After the cake is cut, whoever finds the feve in their slice wins a prize. Okay. Ready in 2 minutes? 2 minutes. Music is filling your brain up with RAM. That's good. All right. Two of them. Man, so full of jams, eh? I'd have to read that thread later. Ugh, I really want to see everyone's reactions to Digital Circus. I'm so Digital Circus pilled right now. It's gonna take a bit to get back into the headspace of Echo. I've got to shift into chase mode. I've got to shift into chunt mode. Chuntular. Exactly. You understand, Rari. You understand the horror of having to chunt it up.
Hello?
Hello. Hi. Whoa. subscribed for 4 months, dropping by to say cute Umbreon.
Oh, thanks, Misty.
Hello. The
Thanks,
chuntaning
Misty.
begins.
Stay. Misty, stay here. Watch us play Echo. It'll
Watch
be
us play
great.
Echo. It's gonna be great and fun and awesome and great.
It's awesome. There's a big fucking wolf.
That's
He's
true.
Great. There's no problems with him.
Yeah. Like, it's definitely not the fucking lore on an anglerfish. Let me make sure everything is good. Oh, I need to actually capture the game. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be nice? All right. Let's everyone transition now. Hi.
Whoa.
Hello.
Hold on. Which one is the correct? Hold on. I don't know which is the correct save file.
Ooh, for you? Ooh. Do you want me to load into my save and see where I'm at?
No, okay, I found it. I got it.
Yay!
I got it. I found the fucking. Okay.
Transgender beam.
Yeah, Leo Root Wednesday. That's it.
Yep.
Properties. Okay, you've got the correct. Unmute the stream.
Alright.
Come on, man.
I believe. We can unscuff this
The
stream if we try.
The overlay won't go away.
Oh, that happens.
Okay, there we are.
Yippee! Sovlum Prald.
It's fine. Everything
Eventually,
is
I'm
fine.
going to transpose so many letters in problem solved, so I just say solved problem. How's everyone doing today? Not the story of Chunter Tale.
Thanks for the resub, Zane.
Thanks.
Story of Chunter Tale. So true, bestie.
Been a while since I've heard that meme, like the original version or whatever. So I can only ever think of it in to the tune of Bad Romance.
That is what it was.
Oh, it was? Okay, good. Then I got it right.
That is the original. The original fucking Undertale the musical, where it's just like song parodies.
Story of Undertale. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot.
They need to make an Echo the musical parody.
Quick, random entertainment before you delete your channel. Echo the musical.
Oh my god.
What?
I wish Echo had the fucking I wish Echo had the type of fandom. Sometimes I wish Echo had the type of fandom that Undertale had. I think it might be better than Echo's current fandom.
I'm now thinking about like how bad it would be to have like Underfell Leo. Like fucking evil and fucked up and twisted versions of fucking characters.
Sorry about that.
You're fine.
Yeah. I mean, they already exist. Underfell Leo is just normal Leo.
Yeah. No, but that's also a thing that already happens, is that people just make normal Leo. From the information that I've gleaned from you.
Yeah.
Underfell Leo is like good Jax. Exactly, Sparrow. You get it. Digital Circus. I'm so normal about it. I rewatched the finale since it came out on YouTube today. I watched it in theaters initially. Um, and I'm glad to know that everything that I saw online was from people who didn't. There was nothing that I missed on my first viewing. It felt bad because I was seeing people with like different takes that I was like, did that happen? I don't remember that happening. I didn't see that. And I know I didn't miss anything. People were just like going insane.
Yeah, sometimes people just say stupid shit. I'm okay. I am going to watch the entire series today.
Yay! Can I watch?
No,
Okay,
I'm not gonna make it a watch party. I'm just gonna do it in my own time.
that's fair. Uh,
Anyway, Echo. I'm
Echo.
really tired.
I
I'm really
believe
tired.
you are
It's
very
like-
tired.
Okay. I woke up. So my alarm went off at midnight, like it usually does, and I did wake up to turn off my alarm, and then I
Mhm.
immediately, and I didn't wake up again until 2, which is when we normally start streaming.
Yep.
So I had to speedrun my stream prep in order to be ready, like, at all.
Mm-hmm. Very fucked up. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, it happens. Anyway, Echo.
It's something that I think the like worst part about like alarms is when you get too used to turning them off and it becomes autonomous. You can do it in your sleep.
Yeah. Exactly.
I have a workaround for that, and that's having an alarm that requires me to get up and go to another room and take a picture to turn off the alarm.
That's fucked up. What are you talking about?
Well, you see, I might not wake up otherwise.
That's insane.
It's less insane than some of the other alarms that I've seen over the years of people trying to make bad alarms. Like, this alarm releases an RC car that drives around your house, and you have to turn it off.
I mean, I'm just thinking about, like, solve this math equation to turn off the alarm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I actually also do have one of those. It's the same app. They have different, like, missions to turn off the alarm.
Can't imagine needing an alarm to wake up. Fucking good for you, Double. Good for you, Double. Listen, if I were left to my own devices without any bedtime, without any scheduled bedtime, and without any scheduled alarms, I would not be on a 24-hour cycle.
Yep. This dog, 12 hours sleep.
I am forcing myself to abide by the 24-hour day-night cycle. Naturally,
it's a struggle.
Yeah, my natural cycle is like 26, 28 hours.
Mm-hmm. Many
which
such cases.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Many such cases, and it's just fucking not talked about. Like,
they should let the people who sleep on an irregular schedule fucking do that. This is
exactly.
This is why we needed the night guards in the tribes back before we had civilization.
True? Question mark? Anyway.
Sure. Echo!
Echo! Yay!
I can't shake the feeling, still being watched. It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, time to fucking party.
Got my hat on backwards, and it's time to fucking party. I stare out the window as we roll down the dusty streets of Echo. Every road, every corner, every trailer, and every tree has a memory attached to it. There in the middle of the dusty parking lot that belonged to the corner market is a tiny stand. That used to be where I'd get ice cream after begging for $1 from my parents. It's crumbled and boarded up now, the paint peeling off in tiny chips. And there, in front of Duke's house, is a big flat rock that Jenna was standing on when she told me she was going to run away from home. In front of Duke's house? That's where she's at it? Interesting. I wonder... We'll have to figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to get the Tomodachi. What's up with Duke?
Yeah, fuck Leo. You're gonna add Duke to the island.
No! Fucking. I'm adding Duke's corpse as a treasure.
Awesome.
I
I did similar. I added one of the entities from Echo as a pet for Flynn.
Tomodachi living the dream island, Galaxy Island in my case.
Mm-hmm. Mine is Umbreon Island.
Umbreon Island. Okay. I can still remember almost exactly how she was silhouetted against the red sunset behind her. Wow, I can't stop thinking about Jenna. That's really cool. Anyways, where's Leo? The old train yard where, in the middle of summer, Leo kissed me for the first time while I was sweating buckets under the noon sun. Didn't seem to care, though. He loves the sweat.
Mm-hmm.
Look over at Leo. He's got one hand on the wheel, glancing up at the rearview mirror occasionally to trade jabs with Flynn. Oh! Flynn's here, eh? The other infamous island? Yeah, Fortnite Island.
It's Wednesday. It's time for Carl's party.
Right.
I'm regretting not letting him know we're coming. You know, he'll be lucky if he even gets his ass out of bed. We'll call him then. Well, what if he doesn't answer?
Leo doesn't say anything, instead focusing back on the road. TJ feels the silence after a while.
Well, I don't think it's too weird. It's just like we're hanging out again. Nothing wrong with that.
TJ, the fucking master of, it's fine. It's just gonna be like how it is normally. It's just gonna be normal. Please let it be normal. Even after Flynn did that shit.
TJ just dissociates his way through life. That's why he's religious.
Yep.
Sure, but making it about Carl is just weird. Maybe if his birthday was like next week, 2 weeks tops. Oh hush, Flynn. It'll just be like we're hanging out. You acting weird about it isn't gonna help anything.
Seeing the party happen twice already, it's a weird thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, Carl hates himself. So making a Carl-themed party at his house.
Carl hates himself. Carl hates fucking surprise parties. Like, yeah, like this was never going to go well in any timeline, and it never does.
Yeah, no.
There is no timeline where Carl's party goes as planned. I think Carl Root is the closest we get to a flawless Carl party.
Which is he enjoys himself for a while, then gets overwhelmed, and then we go hang out with him.
Mm-hmm.
Which is still
we go
separate
with
from
him on
the party.
Yeah, we go smoke with him on the deck and witness Duke freaking out, and then Jenna's
getting Jenna'd.
Yeah.
The car starts slowing down, and I snap out of my daydreaming to look up, knowing that we definitely weren't at Carl's house yet. That's when I see a round canine figure standing further up on the side of the road. A round canine figure?
Mm-hmm.
He's standing in the dirt that separates the road and the field in front of a broken and rusted barbed wire fence.
I think that's Janice.
I look over at Leo, and he seems concerned. His brows furrowed as he carefully steers the car right up next to the coyote. I can see why. She's crouched over, elbows on her knees, staring at the ground.
Roll down your window, Chase.
I do as he says, struggling a little with the old crank candle. I'm so weak and feeble. I sure wish a big wolf wouldn't reach over and...
The hell's she doing out there?
Came to a stop next to the coyote, kicking up some dust.
I don't know. Hey, we're doing this again.
Yeah, this again. Leo leans over me and smiles out at Janice, who's still looking at the ground.
Everything all...
Leo's voice cuts off in a weird choking sound. I look at him confused, then look back out the window, and I can't help myself, but I gasp. I'm making piss! Hard to tell from the angle and all the dust kicked up by the van, but now I can see that Janice has her pants down around her thighs. I can also see everything else. I sit back quickly and avert my eyes, looking at the windshield instead.
What the fuck? Oh my god, Leo, keep going.
Jenna whispers it, her voice strained.
Oh, sorry,
Leo stops talking, and I chance a glance out the window again. Janice is looking at us now, and she's smiling. It's a weird smile because it isn't touching her eyes. It's unnerving. Yeah, the town was fucking with people already, huh? Like,
Yeah.
we kind of blew past this in TJ route initially as just like, wow, that was really weird. I hope Janice is okay. And then we go and hang out with her more, and she's pretty much normal.
It feels like Janice is always the first one to go in every route. Like,
but she also doesn't stay gone in TJ route because we hang out with her and we go help her, and she seems reasonably sane.
I mean, she did just forget to get dressed during one of the times we went there.
Once.
Yeah, fair. Like, yeah. In every fucking route on Wednesday morning, Janice is pissing on the side of the road. She's kind of spaced out in TJ route, making us do, like, yard chores, sometimes answering the door half naked, and making us dig a fucking grave, question mark?
6 foot deep
and
hole.
then in Carl route, in Carl route, you fucking, like, right before the mass hysteria hits everyone, you see her just sprinting across the road.
Right, and also we do still hear the story about Janice pissing. We were just at Carl's house already. And then, like, immediately afterwards, we get Duke going insane. And that's the one we see.
Yeah.
But it's so crazy because in both of these routes, these seem like isolated incidents for a bit. Carl's route, the town does its townspeople stuff way faster because Chase isn't going more insane. At least is the vibe that I got. The vibe I have of 2 routes. But, you know, it's still happening early.
The town was saved because Chase, like, I don't remember exactly. The town was saved because Chase revealed or kept the secret. I don't remember which way it's
for TJ or for Carl.
For TJ.
For TJ, the Carl was doomed because he still dealt with the secret. If he had left and kept the secret and he never came back to Echo, the town would have been saved, but it wasn't. The entity was like, the town might have had a chance if you stayed gone, but haha, you're back. The town needs secrets to die. Anyways, Leo stares back. Leo, let's just go. I hiss out the side of my mouth, staring at the windshield again. He seems reluctant to, though, looking concerned.
Janice, do you need some help?
His tone is one you might use on a toddler or a crazy person. I don't hear her say anything except maybe a grunt. Leo bravely keeps trying, though.
We can give you a ride.
Leo stops talking in time for me to hear a pattering sound. A sound I recognized well from my time as a kid pissing on the dirt roads of Echo. The van lurches forward, then resumes a smoother acceleration back onto the empty road.
Holy shit, what the fuck was that? I don't...
Leo's frowning, looking as confused as I've ever seen him.
Should I go back?
Poor Leo. Pack wolf mentality. Everyone in Echo is your pack. Echo's fucked.
Yep.
It's so interesting to see that, like, Leo is like this and no one else is. Everyone else is a very independent person. Leo's the only one who views Echo as any sort of community. Like, obviously Jenna split. Carl doesn't care. But in his not caring, he's, like, fully, like, self-isolating. It's just him. You know, and his parents are there supporting him, but, like, that's kind of it.
Many such cases.
Flynn? How does Flynn view Echo? Hard to say, because probably with a bit of, like, jaded resentment off of no one looking that much harder into Sydney's death.
Mhm. Jaded resentment, but also like a certain attachment because
Yeah, he's still
his
fucking
family
here.
runs the town
Right, that's
and
true.
he's still here.
Yeah. Because if he was fully like jaded and resentful towards everyone, he could just run away like Jenna.
Yeah, he could have just fucked off.
Yeah, but he didn't. He's tied to this town through his family, through Sydney, who was forever trapped here.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
Man, Echo from Flynn's POV, with Sydney haunting his narrative, but not actually haunting him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Sparrow. No.
I look back and see TJ covering his face.
Maybe she could be having some kind of psychotic episode.
At least Jenna is still like interested in helping. She flipped on the, oh my god, get out of here, she's pissing, to she really doesn't actually seem well.
Or maybe she just had to piss.
Flynn dismissing everything.
I don't think so. Did you see the way she looked at me?
Probably just on something. Isn't everyone?
No, she doesn't do stuff like that.
Again, the sort of set in stone. Some people are like this, some people are like that, and those are the categories I think about people under that Leo has.
Exactly.
Which is also why, like, Chase leaving and making such a big change was so impactful.
Exactly.
Because the Chase I know wouldn't do that. The Carl I know wouldn't transition this fucking liberal college. Well, maybe she does. You never know with people. Again, Leo doesn't say anything, and neither does anyone else. We don't go back.
Oh. Okay.
Hmm?
No, fucking the Discord stream keeps hitching.
Fucking internet.
Yep. I love internet.
Internet!
I fucking told you.
Leo stabs the doorbell again, frustration etched across his face. I shift the bag I'm carrying around in my paws, trying to look through the frosted glass on the sides of the door. Maybe he's getting high.
He should still be able to hear. Not if he's greened the fuck out. Trust me.
Just because he's able to hear doesn't mean he's able to move, Jenna!
No. Do I have to relay the 50 milligram gummy story again?
When's the last time you've told the 50 milligram gummy story?
I don't remember.
I know the story.
I took a 50 milligram THC gummy without knowing how much 50 milligrams was. Trusting that my partner knew what she was doing when she was not fucking listening to how much the dosage was. So we were both in for it. At a certain point, she went downstairs to like talk with the rest of her housemates. I was left upstairs, and I was like upstairs on the fucking like I was upstairs on the fucking like the stairs balcony, you know?
Yeah, the sort of where the stairs start.
Yeah, and I was like hanging over the railing, just yelling her name because I couldn't, like, I had no senses. I could not hear coherently. I could not see coherently. Like, I had no sense of how much time was passing. I had no sense of how loud I was talking. Like, just completely fucking blind to the world.
The green took over.
Yeah. The Green Goblin. Anyway,
50
that's
milligrams isn't that much. No, no,
anyway,
I can't.
that's Carl. That's what Carl is experiencing. Hi, Starry.
Hi, Starry. Yeah, Carl's at the top of his stairs in like just a little bit poking his head out of his door, no pants with the hoodie on, going, "Go away or come in." The green globulin.
Yep.
I mean, maybe he just doesn't want to. He just holds up his phone.
He's not answering his phone either.
He knocks on the door hard, his bicep bulging. Shut the fuck up, Chase. I hate you. Fucking hate this guy.
Well, I guess breaking the door might get us inside.
Leo stands back, paws on his waist, as he takes a deep breath, pulls out his gun and aims at the lock. Your plans fell short tonight, so luckily more of 100 land for food. Awesome! Get Takumi'd, idiot.
Fuck 100 line, watch us play Echo.
So true. Join us and hang out while we play Echo. We are funnier than Kodaka could ever pretend to be.
Echo is a better game.
True. Echo is a better tactics RPG than...
So true.
I love your cackle.
Yeah.
Alright. He's determined. And I guess he should be, considering he set all this up. I don't even know anything about what's going on. Can you fill me in? Yeah, absolutely. There's Aminals.
Echo is a game about 6 friends reuniting for spring break in their shithole desert town of Echo that's currently actively dying and becoming a ghost town. There's like 100 people here left still. And
50.
oh yeah, no, that's right. There's only 50 people left in current day.
Like, known, like, a town size, you could theoretically actually genuinely know every single person in the town.
Yeah. They reunite for spring break, and they reunite for spring break, but things are not the same as they were. The reunion falls apart. Everyone starts getting on each other's backs about like shit that happened back in the day. You have to choose one of the 5 friends to spend the rest of your week with. And as you do, you discover that the town has long buried secrets, and so does your friendship.
Yep.
We've played through TJ's route, which is that little cat boy in
That's
the middle
TJ.
of the screen, and we've played through Carl's route, who is a sheep, and he's not here right now because he's probably greening out. And now we're on Leo's route. Leo is the ex-boyfriend of the main character, the POV character.
Yep. And we play as the Chunt. He's an asshole. We hate him.
Yeah. We play as Chase Hunter, also known as Chunt. He's terrible. Everyone hates him.
No one calls him Chunt. This is an external thing.
Yeah, no, Chunt is not an in-game nickname. It's the name that the fandom gives him because he is such a Chunt.
Yep. Really funny to
Anyway.
imagine a route where Jen is like, stop being such a Chunt. And he's like, what? And they're like, oh, I guess we have to explain this now. You're kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
7 stream streak cheese. Awesome.
Awesome.
I have a question. That train horn that keeps sounding, that's background music for the game, right?
Yes.
Okay. I
There's
didn't
trains.
notice this until now. I know that they mentioned train horns, but like I didn't hear it until now.
It's been here the whole time.
It's been here the whole time. I know that, but also, like I didn't process it because we've been yapping, and also train horns are just the thing that happens. So
Very understandable. They're not much of a thing that I hear commonly, so I was very quick to notice it. Anyway.
growing up, the house that I grew up in was kind of near some railroad tracks, so we'd hear trains pretty regular.
Hmm.
It's not even that close. It was just like really echoey, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway.
Echo.
Uh,
Really echoey. We should have just told them to meet us at the diner or something. Do they lock their windows?
Hi, Leo. Hi, Leo. Hi, Leo. Hi, Leo.
Hi, Leo.
Hi, Leo.
What?
Leo growls.
Well, it's not like we're breaking in.
TJ's ears pin back, a frown on his face. Wolf puts a paw to his forehead, closing his eyes.
Sorry, but I think he's just asleep, and it shouldn't be too hard to just get in there and wake him up.
Oh wow, Leo, you sort of immediately default to breaking the law when things don't go your way. That's crazy. Anyways.
Yep.
It's so easy and it does a lot of damage. Double ban. I tried to ban that thing too. It looks like whatever. Anyways, interesting commentary on his character. Is Leo a cop? No, he just has a gun. He's worse than a cop. He's an average American citizen.
He's an average American citizen with a gun.
Yeah, that's an average American. That's what I just said.
Exactly. He keeps a gun on his nightstand. Not even in a drawer. Not even in a drawer, just on his nightstand.
Fucking imagining him, like, after punching the wall after a bad game of League of Legends and looking at it.
It calls to him like the Green Goblin mask.
But then, like, he's like, man, I did so bad in that League of Legends game. Maybe I should kill myself. And then the entity appears in the reflection on the computer monitor that goes, no, you should kill someone else. This fucked up dog. Anyways, I look over at the side of the house and see a window well. I point at it. How about that?
Too small. Well, I could probably fit.
He hops off the front porch and crouches down next to the window, pushing at it.
Wait, there's a security sticker here. Well, you gotta arm it first, and Carl's such a lazy ass, I know he didn't. Besides, if we set it off, we can just run. It's not like they'll show up anytime soon.
This fucking mongrel stares at the gun, frowns for a minute, he considers, gives a sad awoo, and axes Chunt Egregore to rub his shoulders while he boots up the next game.
The Chuntlings!
he sits on his bed back to the window.
Where are the Chuntlings? Please feed us.
Oh. We're the Chuntlings. More Sydneys, please.
Jesus Christ.
It sounds like you're just feeding otters to the lake and they start crying. Chase meets up with Jenna again after 10 years after TJ route and confesses everything. And she goes, it sounds like you're just feeding your friends to the lake.
Yeah. And then he feeds her to the lake.
Fox gonna be watching The Amazing Digital Circus in a server tonight because he hasn't seen yet from the start. Awesome! All my friends need to watch Amazing Digital Circus.
I've only seen episode 1. I can't wait to understand everything that everyone's going insane about.
Yeah, I'm also can't wait for you to understand. The lake is hungry. It eats gays. Ew, not girl cooties. Spits out Jenna.
True.
The lake really turned to Chase and said, "Feed me, Seymour."
Yep.
And Chase said, "Okay." And the lake said, "I thought you put up more of a fight than that."
Yep. Or instead of acting like criminals, we can just stay until the cop shows up. She knows us.
Jenna hesitates, then pushes at the window again, but it doesn't budge.
Locked. Let's try the one above it.
It's
That's
too high. It's too high.
I'll boost you up. I think this is going a little too far.
Imagining what's going to be happening later in this route, it's really funny that TJ is drawing the line here.
Yep.
This is like, to be fair, a gray area in terms of like the average person's morality, you know? Like,
this isn't in the Bible.
Exactly. But like, this is some shit that you do with your friends.
What?
Whoa! Prime sub.
Vmon, subscribe. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Umbreon Worlds.
Umbreon Gaming.
We're playing Echo.
We're playing Echo. But like, I can see how like this is like, this scene contextualized on Leo route is so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is the exact same scene as TJ route. But on that route, we were focusing on TJ. We were, worried about his feelings about the morality of things and keeping him safe. And now we're on the Leo side of things. We're sort of allowing our moral boundaries and legal boundaries to be pushed for the sake of keeping everyone together, making things work, even if they won't.
You're so smart.
I know what... They pointed out the gun. I know what's going to happen. Chase had like, man, the gun's really worrying me, but I really like how muscular Leo is, so I guess it's okay. I know where this goes.
Yeah, literally Chekhov's gun. Come on.
Leo ignores him and stands next to the window before making a platform for Jenna's foot with his paws. Setting herself with her paws against the wall of the house, Leo easily lifts Jenna and she manages to grab the ledge.
Fucking hell, this is so fucking stupid.
Flynn mutters next to me, but I make a point of not looking over at him. I feel for Leo. He worked hard to make this happen, and everyone is giving him a hard time over it. We should just let Leo do whatever he wants, even if we don't want to do it. That's how my relationship works with him.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You deserve each other.
You deserve each other far away from anyone else.
Exactly.
You deserve each other in the mine. Jenna pushes against the window and it glides open easily.
Yes. Now I'm gonna boost you all the way up. Hold on. Careful.
Like there's some kind of cheerleading duo, Leo shoves Jenna all the way up with one paw and she disappears through the window. Her bush tail is the last thing we see, till she pokes her head back through.
Kitchen. I fell in the sink. Great, now unlock the door.
She disappears again and we make our way back to the front door.
Leo, you're fucking crazy. If you don't shut your fucking mouth, Flynn, I'll kick you right in your vagina. Sound good?
Forgot he said that.
Yep. Yep.
Thinking about if Leo was a bird and Leo has to say cloaca.
He is a lizard.
He is a lizard.
Do lizards have cloacas?
I don't know. That's why I had to do the bird thing.
Do Gila monsters have cloacas?
Couldn't tell you. Not my area of expertise, surprise as it may be.
Yeah. I'm the furry. I should know. This should be my area of expertise.
Well, you see, the issue is that people just draw all the lizards with dicks already, so it's not front of mind.
Well, we do know he has. We do know he doesn't have balls.
Yeah.
He does not have external testicles.
Yeah. Got stunlocked thinking about Flynn's cloaca. Cloaca. Well, suffer.
Anyway. Jesus, calm your...
Leo turns on him, one foot in front of the other. Flynn shuts up. Then me and TJ are left to shift around uncomfortably on the porch. Really funny how the recontextualization of Chase and TJ shifting around on the porch uncomfortably during this alpha fight is recontextualized as two bottoms instead of, like Chase is shifting uncomfortably because he's a fucking fail sub. That's what he is. In this route specifically.
Exactly.
Otherwise, it would have been
I'm pretty sure none of the like dialogue or narration is changed at all from TJ route.
Mm-hmm. I don't recall that line about everyone's being too hard on Leo. I think that might be different.
I don't recall either. I don't remember very clearly either, but I feel like
it would make sense. It wouldn't make too big of a difference if he did or didn't say that, but it feels like such a Leo root thing for Chase to think.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I bet that line was probably something about like, TJ's really uncomfortable that Flynn is here. Anyways. Finally, we hear the door rattling and it opens.
Called his name, but he didn't answer. Well, he's gotta be here. It's not like he can go anywhere, or would want to.
Carl's house is as massive and immaculate as I remember it. It is a mansion, after all. There are a few bowls and wrappers lying around on the marble counters. I assume that's because Carl's parents aren't here to tell him not to be a slob.
But well, it is a mountain.
Well, it is it is a big house.
Well, it is Tim Allen.
Well, it is Echo. Thinking about Echo, think about shitty pony parodies. Got me thinking about the head is backwards.
Yeah.
Chase and copy Chase doing the temple.
Chase and the Chuntlings going through Legend of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah, as fucking, I'm gonna say TJ keeps on trying to put the head on backwards and fails the fucking challenge.
Yeah.
Fucking the entity running the Rainbow Factory.
Fuck!
The Chuntlings are like lemmings. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's just a fucking swarm. They're like Pikmin. They're like Pikmin.
I pluck them from the ground. I throw them.
God.
I can't stop thinking about the fucking bit from that Rainbow Dash Presents Rainbow Factory of just like, wait, so we could just do the crayons and make the rainbows that way? We didn't need the children? Oh my god, I'm going to pony hell.
Alright. Yo, Carl.
I set the bag down on the table and TJ sets the cake there too. Look over at him. You alright?
Yeah, but why?
Just asking. How was your hike with Jenna?
Alright. I wish you were there, though.
This isn't TJ coming on to Chase. This is, as this is recontextualized, Chase doesn't even think that. This is TJ going, I don't want you to die of a heart attack when you're 30.
Yep.
You should maintain your physical health because I would like no more of my friends to die early.
Exactly.
Yeah, me too.
I might go again in a day or two if you'd like.
Sure, why not? I promised myself that wasn't an empty promise. Unfortunately, you will be in the dungeon by that time. I'm sorry, Chase.
Unfortunately, you will be fucking on Leo's leash.
Exactly. In the dungeon.
Yep.
Fucking Echo 50 Shades AU.
It's not an AU.
It's not an AU.
It's not an AU.
Just what happens.
Ew. Well, he's not in his room.
Lynn's actually looking a little worried now.
Maybe he went for a walk. Carl, walking in this weather? Hell no. Does he have other friends? Maybe he went out somewhere.
Flynn, no. If he had other friends, he would tell me.
If he had other friends, I would know them.
If he had other friends, they'd be my friends, because... Anyways.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Okay, that's a real, genuine answer. It's not, like, too jealous or, like, assumptive of Carl's social skills or lack thereof.
Yeah. Well, let's do a quick sweep of the house. It's a big place.
Fucking forgot about Raven. Why was Raven even fucking there? You just got accidentally sent to the ghost dimension.
Yeah, he was just there.
He was there.
He was just there. God. Honestly, I love all of the guest characters, but I love some of them more than others.
That's so fair. Raven's really funny that he's there.
Yeah, Raven's just playing toys. Raven was just like my toy train.
Fucking James Hendrick and John Begay both just looking at Raven as like they're like looking at each other. They're like, we hate each other. We hate this foreigner more. That's why the smoke monster tried to kill him.
Yeah.
That was the only time someone tried to kill him, though, so...
Yeah.
Anyways. Flynn heads back upstairs, and Leo head for the downstairs with Jenna. He looks around the kitchen, then moves over to the living room, checking the couches. I said head out back, if not just to get away from the others, since things feel unusually tense between us today. They step out into the backyard. I'm a little surprised. It's different from when I was last here. The playset is gone, and so is the massive trampoline they used to have. The biggest shock, though, is seeing that the huge treehouse that used to sit in the old oak tree is gone. I stand there for a moment, feeling a vague sense of loss. I have too many good memories of that place. Time moves too fucking fast. You have memories of your time before Sydney? That's crazy. I didn't think that happened. I didn't think you had specific memories. No, that's not true.
I mean, I think they would still hang out in the treehouse after, because like they built it. I think they
built it before,
like,
and he remembers doing it.
Yeah.
It's not true that it's incorrect to make the statement that Chuntis completely repressed everything from childhood.
Yeah, but also like it's
still not repressed.
You know, it's also like implied it was still here last time he was in Echo, which was not that long ago.
Yeah.
Like it was like fucking 3 or 4 years ago at the most.
Yeah. After a while, I remember why I'm here and look around again. No Carl, of course, but I start walking around anyway, looking behind bushes, even though I know that's stupid. Well, I felt for Leo. I could still see where Flynn was coming from. It would have been a way better idea to warn Carl or just meet up somewhere else. Dude just gets carried away a little when he has his heart set on something. It's normal for me to say no and him to keep going. That's just how he is.
Yeah.
If you are in danger, you big warnings.
Yep.
Professional yaoi on a closed course. Do not try at home.
Listen, Leo is literally covered in red flags. That's why he's red.
Yep. He probably had the whole scene planned out in his head before we even got here. Mostly, I just feel really bad for him. He's been working really hard to make this trip interesting for all of us. I think it's our fault more than anything that nothing's working out. Oh, oh, man.
Oh.
This paints a really bad picture of what Leo and Chase's relationship was like when they were still fucking here. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Chase was able to leave.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, he left for college under the promise of coming back. I think? No. What?
they never
don't remember.
agreed that Chase would come back. It's kind of why the
Yeah.
big fight happened.
Yeah. God.
I bet
yeah.
it was a combination of parents and Jenna leaving.
Yeah.
And like the implication from parents and society and the world at large that going to college is what you do. And what you do is what Chase does because he's so normal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that beats out extremely manipulative boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
At the time.
Mm-hmm.
Bad picture, more like an accurate picture? Yeah.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
Lynn's a dick, Carl doesn't care, Jenna's also kind of being a dick, and TJ's all into stuff that none of us are. Which is, like, fuck you. Fuck you
That
both.
doesn't mean to TJ.
TJ is a fucking, like... TJ's the God-fearing jock that no one wants to hang out with. TJ.
Mm-hmm.
Tunky John.
I'm back in fucking Samsara. I'm choking you. I'm grabbing you. I'm grabbing you and shaking you, Sparrow. You
okay,
fucking
Sparrow.
fish.
I was worried that I was getting...
No, not you.
I was worried I was getting misdirected. I was like, I'm just the messenger. Hey. But this really, like, this is Chase being so Leo-pilled in this moment that he's like pointing out that everyone's flaws are them being individual people that don't, quote unquote, care about the friend group. They're not paying attention to the ideal that Leo is setting because they're individual people.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, Flynn being a dick has never changed. That's, like, a core aspect of his personality. Especially after Sydney dies. But, like, still before even, based on, you know, general vibes that I've gotten. He's always kind of just been mean.
Chase is growing resentful of the rest of the friend group. Because they are not perfect cogs in Leo's machine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Unlike him, who is the perfect cog in the machine.
Mm-hmm.
And now that he's back, and now that, like, being A, back in Echo, B, his parents aren't here, and C, college is, like, far away, Leo is the best machine he can slot into, you know?
Exactly.
This is the worst combination too, because it's Chase listening to his dick all as usual, but it's also paired with the shell's need to be normal.
Mm-hmm.
Leo is making all these big plans, trying to make a normal friend group hangout session happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
exactly.
So, like, it's both. It's double manipulative of, hey, I love you, please come back, and also, while you're here, let's be normal. And I determine what normal is because I'm making the plans because I'm the only one who cares.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just boring. Around the corner of the house, I'm surprised to see Flynn standing there. Must have come out the front door. Oh, hey, Flynn. I thought you went upstairs. Flynn doesn't seem surprised at all to find me out here, which makes me think he was looking for me.
I did. Wasn't there, so I thought I'd look outside.
Ah, well, he's not in the back, so... I don't know why, but Flynn is making me feel awkward as hell. Is something wrong? Flynn folds his arms and leans up against the house.
Well, Carl's missing, so I guess that's a problem, huh?
Yeah. I think of something to say. Well, I'm sure he's just hiding somewhere, or maybe he's out at the diner. Probably just got tired of being stuck in his own house.
Yeah.
I kind of get the feeling that Flynn's trying his best not to be a dick right now.
Yeah. Yep.
This is Flynn at his, like, most masked.
Mm-hmm.
He straightens up again and steps forward, and I don't know why, but I take a step back.
You were hanging out with Leo yesterday, right?
Yeah, for a little while.
You spend the night there?
I pause for a second to give him the hint that I'm not exactly okay with him prying like this. But I answer anyway. You can just say that's kind of personal, but yes. Or, no, I got back to the motel at like 3.
Huh.
Yeah. I start to turn back around. Hey, why don't we check the basement?
Chase.
Got the same tone as a disappointed parent, and kind of pisses me off. Oh man! Does Flynn know that Leo sucks shit? Is Flynn trying to be protective of Chase and being like, look, buddy, pal, you know he's bad, right? Don't fall back into this, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy. Tasty. Scrumptious. Are you being a slunt, chunt? Thanks, Sparrow. I turn back around. What?
You realize what you're doing is stupid, right?
Excuse me?
Getting back with him during fucking spring break. Pretty stupid, right?
I had a feeling that's where this was going, and now that I know for sure, I'm definitely pissed off now. How's that any of your business?
How's it not? You two seem pretty okay with making it our business, right?
No. He sneers at me.
Cuddling up at the lake where our friend died is pretty messed up, isn't it?
Yeah! Yeah, it fucking is! You know what? You're right, Flynn. I'm sorry. Oh, man. You think Chase has ever told Flynn he's sorry about anything ever?
No.
No, he can't.
No. He can.
I think if Chase ever tried to give a genuine apology to Flynn about anything, he'd start crying.
Yep.
And, like, wouldn't be able to do it. Because in order to make a genuine apology, he would need to let something out of the shell, and anything that comes out of the shell to Flynn would be bad.
Yep.
It wouldn't... floodgates, you know?
Yep.
And even though there are, like, 30 levels of repression of I did the right thing, I was saving TJ.
Yep.
There's I wonder if there is even a seed of remorse in there. We didn't get a vibe of that in TJ Root. The vibe we got was Chase was always kind of a dick. At, you know, the age where you're a dick. But even after killing Sydney, you know, and going back and, like, going to therapy and stuff, like, nothing. He went to the forest when he was sad, and then he saw the hallucination. And he was sad because it was the summer after Sydney died.
Yeah, but was that just Vessel Chase being sad that his friend was dead because that's how people are supposed to react when their friend dies?
That's fair. It's the closest we have to a dedicated, like, after Sydney died, I was sad.
Yeah.
But whether or not that's, like, genuine or not.
Yeah.
Hard to say. But it's at least he acted like it, which is more than we can say for, like, any of the rest of the time, because we don't really get a vibe. We just see him trying to move on all the time. He doesn't
Hold
really
on.
think about it. Okay. Wow, wow.
Sorry, sneeze.
Oh, Gazunite. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really hard to tell if there's
My bones.
any.
My bones.
Oh, your bones. Yeah, stretch it. Right. Ooh.
No, sneeze fucking injures me always.
Ah, I see. You sneeze and then your skeleton gets scrambled like it's a fucking Mario Party puzzle. Anyways.
Yeah.
What?
I saw you two. You know I did.
So what? What does that have to do with Sydney?
I guess I just find it weird that you'd start up your old flame on what's practically a grave.
Flynn, I'm sure you know plenty of people who do that.
Yeah.
Going Mary Shelley mode ain't exactly novel.
Yep.
The hell are you talking about? Feelings changed from anger to bewilderment. I didn't know what he was talking about. I just didn't know why.
Well, since it's all out in the open now, why not talk about it?
Very interesting. Flynn is genuinely trying to be a good friend here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so novel because we don't get that in any other route. Flynn doesn't normally care about Chase. Well, they have the big fight and then they, blow up and then like they see each other and they're just like, yeah, whatever. Sort of.
Yeah.
But here, because Leo's involved and Chase is getting back in with Leo, Flynn is trying, genuinely.
Dude, I fucking love Flynn.
Thank you, Flynn. He was the one that put it out in the open. The worst way possible, by the way. His sneer disappears. I just don't get why you're connecting those two things. We weren't even talking about Sydney. You were 10 minutes before you cuddled up with him on that fucking rock. Not with him, but Flynn had brought Sydney up.
Yep. How? What else does that lake make you think of?
Oh, poor fucking Flynn. Unable to think of that lake with anything other than the memories of the death.
Yep.
At a loss for words, totally confused. This is Flynn. I never talked about Sydney with him after it happened. I was too scared to. Why were you too scared to, Chase?
Why were you too scared to, Chase?
Worried you.
Maybe because of what we saw in TJ Route. Chase.
Maybe TJ Route Chase. Maybe. So interesting to think about, like, whether that would be he would break down and admit it. Whether, or if it's fear that Flynn would find out.
Mm-hmm.
Or whether,
Mm-hmm.
because, like, obviously, like, even if Flynn starts
would figure it out.
suspecting Chase, right? Like,
Yeah.
he'd just beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
If he said anything wrong about what happened to Sydney.
Well,
That might just even, that could still just be Vessel that doesn't even know that he killed Sydney,
Yeah.
In that, like, I'm worried because Flynn will probably lash out and hurt me if I talk about Sydney wrong. And I don't even remember that I killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think of it as his grave or anything.
Oh, really? It's just a fucking lake to you then, huh?
He didn't die there, Flynn. It was in the hospital.
Might as well have been there, right?
I swallow hard, wanting desperately to get back inside. Let's not talk about this right now.
Oh, I guess I was confused. Everyone's been telling me that I need to talk about it.
Well, not like this. Not with just me here. We should all be together if we want to have this talk. Turn around again, making it clear that I'm leaving.
Wait.
The change of tone in his voice makes me turn around again. It's softer, almost pleading. I'm not used to hearing Flynn talk like this. It's almost like even my presuppositions about people are very one-dimensional because I'm the vessel. And everyone's the way they are because that's what people are, and that's normal.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to look out for you, Chase. He's not...
I feel some of that anger returning. He's not what?
Well, he's not exactly a stable guy, is he?
I laugh. And you are? He dips his head, and I can tell he's embarrassed, even though he doesn't have ears to tell me so. And not just you, all of us. We're all a little fucking crazy, aren't we? Chase, you more than most.
Yeah.
Okay. I now want to rank mental stability.
I feel like that's impossible unless you have, like, a fucking quantum superposition.
Also, I think this is too close to the ranking we did before of, like, because, like, how well they dealt with Sydney is what we ranked before, and the ranking comes down to whether we're considering really dealing with it or socially presenting as having dealt with it.
Yeah, like, TJ is, like, quantum superposition simultaneously at the top and bottom of the list.
Exactly. Chase can never be at the top, though.
Yeah, Chase cannot top.
Exactly. Well, you're not piss crazy, at least. Musky ass otter.
Man. Okay, sure, that's a sentence.
Thanks, Sparrow. Flynn smiles a little bit.
Well, that's what happens when you live in Echo.
That's what all the kids at school said. Flynn frowns again.
Listen, I'm just looking out for you. He's just...
I sigh loudly and cover my face with a paw for a second. Ugh, fucking. I was hoping I'd been able to change the subject, but now we're back to Leo. I'm surprised when I lower my paw and Flynn is just a few feet away. Flynn, just drop it. It's none of your business. His gaze hardens.
I think it is when I see a friend taking advantage of another friend.
You care me? The timeline where this alters Chase's brain chemistry enough to start chasing after Flynn instead.
Oh.
The Leo to Flynn route hop into Leo going fucking ballistic over the possessiveness.
Jesus Christ.
Right?
Yeah.
I see it in my mind.
Yep.
You stole my man, Flynn. Now I'm gonna kill you. Taking advantage of me?
Yeah, has since you were fucking 15.
I immediately know what he's implying. Fuck off, Flynn. You're acting like my fucking parent. Takes another step forward and I back away. But he angles it so that I'm pressed up against the house. I get the urge to run away, but I feel like doing that will only affirm how much this has escalated. There's a change in him as well, something unfamiliar in his eyes, in his stance, in his voice even. He leans down to my height.
Like playing with fire, huh? You've seen it in his eyes. He's fucking crazy.
Pokes me in the chest to emphasize his words. Crazy? Kinda like you are right now. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room. A rubber room with rats.
Room full of chuntlings.
Chuntlings make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once.
God damn it. Okay.
Glenn pulls away, straightening his back, but still looking down at me. Ugh. Sorry, I thought about the POV of...
Flynn is the tallest of the group.
Yeah, but I thought about the fucking POV of looking down, you know, like, chin covered by his chest. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You get it, right?
Hi,
Hi,
Shut
Flynn.
up.
Hi. Where's that CG when you need it?
Fuck.
You can see why I'm thinking about this jump to Flynn route.
Yeah. I think you will be pleased by the knowledge that Flynn Root is the most sexually explicit.
Good. I'm sad that we're not gonna get to see Chase pleading and begging for his life in this route in a sexual way, as sexual of a way. But you know,
Yeah, okay.
Echo is my favorite eroge.
You're literally so right. Is the thing. You're literally so right. Is the thing.
We need to get Gabe Darumi in on Echo.
Literally, I keep telling Gabe and Gabe and Mars to play Echo.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. Now they have a voiced VOD
to
gain ultimates over.
Now they have voiced VODs to just wait until we get to Jenna out. The guest character in Jenna out, I can guarantee is going to spawn something.
I'm gonna give him the Ato voice. I can do anything.
Fuck, that's really good. I can't wait for that.
I don't know. I might not follow through on that, but we'll see.
Mm. Yeah, well, maybe I am.
Awkward silence stretches out. Seems to go on and on until...
You know what? I think... Chase.
The fucking fear in his eyes!
Ooh. Oh.
Both of our muzzles flick in the direction of Leo's voice. Mine to the right, Flynn to his left. Leo stands there, ears perked forward, though his expression seems neutral. You've alerted the Leo. I wonder how long he's been standing there. I can tell Flynn's wondering the same thing.
Any sign of him?
No. I slide out from under Flynn, making my way towards Leo. Oh, boy. Oh, look at how fucking disappointed he is. Look at how sad he is.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Flynn in his head being like, man, this sucks so much. My only other also, oh, man, sorry. Realizing and remembering that real Chase was just as mean as like Flynn and Sydney were initially, like, and Flynn being like, I lost him to the vessel, and now whatever is left of him, Leo's going to. Rocks.
Man,
I don't want to say what's gonna happen to my friend Chase, my good friend Chase, who doesn't exist anymore, who isn't the Chase I knew isn't here, but whoever is here is gonna get taken advantage of. Is a very kind way of saying it.
Yep.
Maybe he's gonna. Best case scenario, he's fucking Stockholmed into a relationship and stays here forever. Worst case scenario, the crime lab doing the autopsy is gonna need a fucking kit.
They're gonna need to put him together like a fucking jigsaw puzzle.
I meant a rape kit.
Right. Yeah.
Why did Lego Batman not just put his parents back together?
Yeah.
Well, you see, Lego sets her 9+, and Bruce was 8 at the time.
Okay. Lego Echo.
An otter has fallen into the lake at Echo. Hey!
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I checked the back, but I didn't see him anywhere. Really doesn't even look at me, staring over the top of my head. I look and see Flynn staring right back, his shoulders still tensed. That's when I feel Leo's heavy, strong arm drape over my shoulders. Eyes narrow.
Let's get back inside then.
As Leo leads me away, I get the feeling that he's still staring Flynn down, even though I don't look up to check.
I'm getting worried. No shit. Carl doesn't just disappear from his house like this. He doesn't have anywhere to go.
Form
his house.
Form his house.
Calm down. He could be anywhere. He has more friends than just us. The fact he isn't answering his phone is kind of fucking suspicious.
He holds up his paws.
You know he forgets to charge his phone sometimes.
Everything's normal. Everything's normal. I'm making
Everything's
everything
normal.
normal.
Mm-hmm.
If I find him and his phone is charged, I'm breaking it so that's why he couldn't answer the phone. Yeah? Have I understood Leo
Nice theory,
properly?
awesome reasoning.
Excellent.
Yeah, you are understanding the characters perfectly well.
Flynn's getting more and more frustrated, starting to pace around the living room.
He never goes out with other friends, that's the problem. Listen, maybe we should just wait. You can all wait here, I'm gonna find him.
Flynn makes for the door, and before anyone can say anything, it's slamming shut behind him. We sit in silence for a while, staring at the door that Flynn just took off through. Leo lets his breath out in a long sigh, rubbing his face. Aw, who can stay mad at him?
God damn it.
Who can stay mad at him?
God damn it.
Okay, fine. I can never say no to you, Leo. Even if I want to, really badly.
God damn it.
Has anyone checked the basement yet? I don't think anyone has.
Has
yet.
anyone checked the crawl space yet?
Yeah, that's the important one.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's think. Where else does Carl have to go?
The comic book shop? He looks at me for a second.
Maybe if someone else gave him a ride, but like Flynn said, does he have anyone else to do that for him? Well, if you guys are gonna do that, then I'll probably stay here in case he comes back. Yeah, and we can keep looking. Sounds good.
Man, the mansplain manipulate Leo is good in a crisis.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, what he defines as a crisis can change, so...
Yep.
He pulls his keys out of his pocket and looks back at me.
Coming with me, Chase?
Yeah. Follow Leo out the door, actually starting to feel worried about Carl. Walk around the mall for about an hour, checking the food court and every shop we pass. It's clear that this idea was pretty hopeless from the beginning. Jenna lets us know that Carl hasn't shown up at the house either, and that they're heading back to the motel. Finally, Leo and I call it quits and head back to his house before walking to the diner for dinner. Okay, interesting. Seems like if TJ and Jenna stayed there, they probably would have checked the basement, and they would have given the house a good once over.
Mm-hmm.
Carl isn't anywhere.
Back rooms.
Did I smoke too much this time?
He winds up in the fucking infinite house.
He ends up in the ghost dimension just because he smoked too much.
Yeah.
He's in the hallway. He's looking at the noose.
Fucking stock photo of the guy looking at it. Stock photo of the guy looking at the noose and like contemplating it with his hand on his chin.
the fucking that fucking image joke that goes around every once in a while of like looking through a noose and there are comic characters inside saying, "Come join us."
God. I mean, the one I always
Super
saw was
Wolf.
Twilight Sparkle.
I saw DDLC characters.
Why? It's not even good. Play Echo.
Pinkie Pie reaching out is pretty good though.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk shit about DDLC. I've never actually played it myself, and I have a couple of friends who are very into it, and I have to not be mean.
I had a friend come over one time and was like, "Dude, you've got to play this game." came over at like 11 p.m. We started playing, and for some reason we voiced all the characters all the way through until it was like 4 a.m. So like that's like a core memory. Really funny.
You did that with Echo.
Wow, that's crazy. It's too long to do in one shot, like DDLC.
Yeah.
DDLC is short.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, my back and bones. Okay. So, where do you think he went? He was hunched over, an elbow on the table, and his chin in his paw, staring at the window.
Dunno.
Think we should call someone?
Like the cops? Not yet. He's an adult, so they won't really look into it until it's been days. We should probably call his parents, though, if he doesn't show up by tonight.
I don't say anything, stirring my milkshake around. Fucking Chase. All of his fucking mannerisms piss me off. Everything this fucker does is chunt behavior.
Chase has become a bitch eating crackers.
Exactly. 1% more autistic. 1% more down bad than I am. Glance back over toward the kitchen area, watching a very tired-looking Janice gather up plates before taking them to the back. Pretty much mortified when I realized she was here and about to take our order, mostly just because I was embarrassed for her. Didn't really say anything, though. Just took our order and left. I examined my milkshake closely, though, for what I'm not sure.
I'm not too worried, though. He's been under a lot of stress and probably just wanted to leave town for a while.
But who would he do that with? Why wouldn't he tell us? Leo sips on his milkshake, and I wait for him to finish. I want a chocolate malt so bad. I love malted milkshakes. Malted milkshakes are so fucking good. You had a malted milkshake, Amber?
No.
Should. They're really good.
I think we talked about this last time. I think we talked about this during a previous diner scene.
Where they were drinking milkshakes, probably.
Yeah.
The issue is that they're just really good, and I'm just going to keep on fucking advocating for them. I love malt flavor.
Also, like, I've probably noticed this before, but I just realized again that, like, this is an actual diner train car.
Yeah.
And that just made me think of Pokemon Coliseum.
Malt. Thanks, Sparrow. You understand. I apologize if that intonation was incorrect, but that's what text-to-speech does.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm being too pre-programmed by voicing fucking Chase. I have to bottom moan everything.
Yeah. I guess things really have changed.
Oh no. Are you going to internalize that? Are you going to agree with that? Or are you just going to keep on trying to fight for the past? How much will you give up to maintain your sense of what was and what could have been, Leo? You asshole. Read read the great American novel, The Great Gatsby, and grow some fucking emotions. Leo reads The Great Gatsby and is like, wow, that was really cool of Gatsby. He was so cool to have done all that shit. Return to the Past, of course we can. Of course we can. It's it's called one of the great American novels. And I get why, but it's also very American.
Yeah, I have better things to read, like Echo.
Yeah, like Echo. Yeah? There's my chin and my palm meeting his eyes so he knows I'm listening. You fucking...
Oh my god, you can perfectly imagine the pose and it just makes
I've done the pose! Two people I've been down bad for!
Exactly.
Tell me more, bestie. But, like, I don't want to be, you know.
Exactly.
Bestie plus.
I mean, the way Flynn was acting all day, really can't stand us anymore. Carl probably just feels the same way.
Oh, interesting, Leo. Interesting that, you think that, it's these other people that hate us. Us, is it? Are Jenna and TJ included in us or not, Leo?
Hmm.
Are we going to end up on Sunday going, man, it's so sad that all of our previous friends turned out to be backstabbing traitors who hated us. I'm so glad I have you, because all I need is you, Chase. Can't wait.
Nice theory, awesome reasoning.
I don't think so. Flynn's usually been that way, right?
Not like that, like the way he was talking to you earlier.
Leo's talking about you! So we did here.
Guess you were right. I should have just left shit alone. We all used to fit together so well, but now we've all changed. It's like we're bending ourselves to fit again.
Oh, you understand that. How internalized is that? Or is that just you just saying it to make Chase feel better? Because that is, like, a reasonable, like, assumption, and a reasonable person who, like, realizes that will go, and that's not worth it or fair to anyone. We should, it sucks, and I'll be sad about it, but it just seems like we're drifting apart, and we have to live with that.
Yep.
But it's interesting to see that he's aware enough to get this far, but the line he'll draw is further down the sand, I'm sure. You know, like,
yeah.
He's not gonna stop bending. He just knows that it's happening. Or he's going to focus his efforts on the things that need the least bending.
Yep.
Guess that's just life, right? Leo grunts and keeps staring at the window. Clear how much he wanted this all to work out, to give us the opportunity for one last hurrah before we separated for good. And now I'm actually pretty angry at myself and the others for not doing what Leo wants. This is our last chance to really say our goodbyes, and it's like we don't care at all. Ah, you fucking... This isn't even Leo's manipulation. This is just Chunt. This is just Chunt's mirroring.
Yeah.
Jen and Cheech are off doing their own thing. Carl's getting lost and probably high. Flynn's being Flynn. I lean forward, then grinning. You know, really happy you planned all of this. Slowly, Leo shifts his attention from the sunset to my face. Oh boy, oh no. All right, okay. Leo could... This is the trigger. This is the... Leo was, in a moment of introspection, realizing that he was forcing everyone to doing his bidding, and it wasn't working. And maybe he should just accept that things can't go back the way they were. And then Chase has to look at him and grin with those big old otter eyes and leaning in and grinning and doing his fucking routine and going, I'm happy you did this for us. And Leo goes, so it wasn't a lost effort?
Yep.
So if I try even harder, maybe the others will come around. Maybe you'll come fully around if I just keep pushing. And push I will.
Yep.
I smile widely for him. I smile widely for him. Not because I want to smile widely. I'm smiling for him. You fucking chunt. This is the most fun I've had all year, even though everyone's acting like a dick. I'm not one to victim blame.
Whew. Okay.
But he's doing everything wrong!
Chase, I'm sorry. You're the first person to ever want to get manipulated.
Not the first. I know. I've seen plenty of tweets.
Yeah, you're right.
Have you seen some of...
I've seen Echo fandom.
Have you seen 100 Line fandom?
Yeah. No, I haven't, because I don't touch that.
Ask any of our friends. They will tell
No.
you that Takumi is touchable.
Okay. Okay, yay!
The most fucking strained. Okay, yay.
Listen. Okay, I keep
Mhm.
this continues to be the perfect crossover of our channels.
Yeah. There's furries and there's
100 Line.
bait.
Yeah.
I dip my head self-consciously, including me. I know, but this whole thing has reminded me about a lot of the good things in this town. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Imagine your friend goes up and tells you, hey, your friend's fucking crazy, and you should not be... He's gonna take advantage of you. And your immediate response, well, it's not immediate, but your 2 hours later alone time talking to him response is, hey, it's working. It's so fucking frustrating. I understand why Flynn wanted to fucking just knock some sense into him.
God, Flynn is the only good character.
Raven's pretty good.
I mean, yeah, Raven's pretty good.
Yeah, he's from Peyton. He doesn't count.
Yeah.
Even though things have been kind of shitty, I think it's a good note to leave off on. Oh no, it didn't. Wait, you think you're leaving?
The fucking DreamWorks eyebrow raise. The fucking, oh my god.
Leah raises his brows. Because weren't things always shitty? It's part of the experience. Leo stares at me for a long time, and I feel my grin start to fade. But then he reaches forward and rubs a thumb up my nose. What? I'm sorry, I can't really, like, imagine, like, takes his thumb and just puts it up to the nose, just rubs it? Like,
Swipes it.
swipes left.
Yeah.
I blink in surprise and he shows me the smear of white on his thumb pad. Oh my god. Having a fucking milkshake stash while fucking like, thank you. I'm really getting manipulated really well right now, and I'm having a great time while doing it.
Oh my god.
He's so fuckable.
Yeah. Sorry, it was hard to take you seriously looking like a cokehead.
Hey, come on. I have never called someone's Human milk stashes go on the lip because that's how the face is shaped.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess muzzle milk stashes might look more like you just did coke.
Yeah.
He grins and licks his thumb.
Licks it!
An indirect nose kiss. I blush and grab a napkin to wipe my face, but Leah rests a paw on my arm.
But seriously, thanks for trying at least.
If you were a sane person, you would accept that and realize that Chase still wants to leave, and that's okay. You're not though, so it's not going to happen. So it looks like he's about to say something else. Hesitates, then opens his muzzle again. Guest character?
No.
Cute. Then when I look up to find a lanky, patchy, ugly, ring-tailed cat staring down at us with beady black eyes.
This is one of the bullies. We're finally meeting him in real time properly. There's slurs for both of us.
Okay. Am I taking Clint?
You took Clint in the flashbacks. You can keep taking Clint if you feel like.
Let me get my draw ready. I don't know if you knew, but there's a lot of other people in here trying to enjoy their meal. Clint puts a paw down on the edge of the table, leaning in. Did you try not to ruin it for us? Grins at me, showing just how many teeth he's missing. Guess he graduated from huffing paint since the last time I saw him. Hell you doing here, Chase? Didn't you dump his fat ass? I grimace. I can't tell if he's joking or not, or if he's still the same asshole that I remember him as. I haven't talked to him in years. Well, it kind of looks like you dumped your own ass, Clint. What happened to you? I can see Clint's brain work as he digests what I said, deciding whether or not he should be offended. Was that an insult? I can also see his tail switching behind him, and it's patchy too, leaving some parts of it bald like a rat's tail.
Actually, Clint, you're right. We're all trying to eat, but there's a smelly, ugly, ring-tailed skeleton ruining it for us.
The fucking difference in fucking art styles of these people.
Yeah. There are several Clint fuckers out there in Echo fandom.
That's fair.
And
You're
I will never
allowed to be
understand them. I will never understand them, but I will salute them regardless.
That's fair. People who are down on their luck in a very bad spot, dealing with physical body issues based on perhaps potentially drug use, are allowed to deserve love.
Yeah.
Hope you get better. Not
Yeah.
specifically the physical issues, but like the personal issues. Be
Yeah.
a better person.
Yeah. Stop saying slurs.
I think Clint is kind of cute, okay? 07. Salute.
Fair. Fair.
Clint flicks his attention from me to Leah, who smiles sweetly at him.
Mind doing us all a favor and getting the fuck out.
Clint leans in low to the table, putting his face up next to Leo's. He keeps a straight face, and I'm impressed because I can smell the stench of Clint's breath even from here. Yeah, his fucking teeth are, bad. Think you're funny?
It's perfect. If you're trying to make me mad, you might as well do it right, eh?
Oh no, he knows reverse rage bait! I gotta get the fuck out of here!
Get my slurs right, fucker.
I will never not forget that time Clem accidentally did a slur. That was really funny.
Yeah. Wait, I don't remember.
I think it was like during like a Jackbox or something, accidentally doing the slur for Italian.
Oh!
It's been a while. This is like years ago.
God. I remember when we were at Everfree, we played we played some Jackbox shit, and Clem submitted an answer and said, "Okay, no one vote for this. Okay, none of you are allowed to vote for this." And then the answer popped up, and it was a slur for Jewish people. And one person voted because they felt bad that Clem wasn't getting any votes. Clem was so mad.
How dare you! Awesome. Oh, did I double?
No.
Leo
I
takes a
read
sip from
that.
his milkshake nonchalantly while Clint gapes at him. His brain, which I imagine is Swiss cheese at this point, tries to come up with some kind of retort. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, well, I tell you to do the same, but you've got a sister at home, don't you?
Jesus, Leo! I understand, fuck this guy, but Jesus! What the fuck, man? Clint moves fast, swinging a fist up and around toward Leo's jaw. Leo's ready for him and lunges to the side, though the fist still glances at the side of his face. Grabs Clint's arm and yanks him down onto the table, which knocks over my milkshake and sends it splashing into my lap. I gasp and stand up and move to the side of the table while Leo starts to rub Clint's face into the mess, smashing it into the table a few times. Ooh, boy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What if... What if Reacher was a little bit more cruel?
Yeah. You stop that.
I jump as Jenna shouts right next to me. Leo hears her too and turns around while still holding Clint down. Dead look is still in her eyes, and the fur on her face is matted like she'd been crying a lot but hadn't washed since.
I'm not gonna deal with this today, Leo. You know Clint started it.
Leo's ears are flat as he looks back at Janice, clearly thrown off. Underneath him, Clint snarls and thrashes.
Am I gonna get the taser from the back?
Slowly, Leo backs off of Clint, who immediately shoves himself off the table. I can see Leo prepare himself in case Clint takes another swing, but he doesn't even look at him. His already dirty tank top smeared brown from the milkshake, he stumbles to the door and disappears outside.
And clean up that fucking mess before you leave.
With that, the old coyote turns and stalks off to the back. He leaves me and Leo to stare at each other before we ruefully wipe up the spilled milkshake with brown napkins. Also, no comment on any other diners even fucking being here.
Mm-hmm.
Really funny to imagine Clint just coming up to the two gay guys and going, "Some of us are trying to eat," and just like Chase looking around and being like, "All right, man, what fucking what?" There are only two other patrons in the oh, well, there we fucking go. A skunk and a jackrabbit. But I can feel their eyes on us the whole time, and it only adds to the embarrassment. What do you think our problem is? Asks Leo under my breath as we come back from tossing the ball of wet napkins in the trash can. He just shrugs though, and I follow him quietly out of the diner into the late afternoon light outside. We walk in silence for a while, with me walking awkwardly because my soaked and sticky pants are incredibly uncomfortable on my thighs. Chase, you just take a big step to unstick your balls.
Yeah. Yeah.
How does he know? How does he know? How does he know? I know
Leo
all
is
about.
Leo is always at any moment intimately familiar with the state of Chase's balls.
Mm-hmm. This is why he's like. Chase didn't get any during college, so.
Yep.
If he did, Leo would like jump up like the fucking.
Leo would sense
Ooh.
it.
Shit, there's a spider in my room. I gotta deal with that.
Okay. You want to take a BRB here?
Sure, while I deal with that. BRB.
Yay!
All right, I have returned, but there's still a couple seconds left in the ad. Checking out. It's this damn heat. It's so hot that a bunch of bugs are coming out of the woodwork. They're like, "Oh, we're the buglings. We want food and safety." And I go, "Not in my house, please. Leave." Gonna scroll through Tumblr. Not a lot of tumbles.
Hello.
Hello, welcome back.
Oh, well.
I was complaining about the bugs.
The
'Cause
bugs.
the bugs are because it's fucking hot.
The bugs are back.
It's my apartment. They put bugs in it.
Yeah.
All right,
Ugh.
back to it. Back to it to do
Yeah.
it.
I went to refill my water. I went to wash my face a little bit, splash some water on my face to make sure I was still doing okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
And I went to open a window because it's horrifically stuffy in here.
Mm.
I woke
Is
up
it
and it
still
said 65%.
At least it's not 67.
65% humidity.
At least it's not 6-7% humidity.
Shut the fuck up.
As a 3D model, I can do it badly.
Now it's 50. Now it's 55%.
Okay. I don't know what the humidity is here. I don't worry about it too much. We find out why.
I just like, for some reason my volume meter has a fucking like thermometer and humidity sensor built in, so it just shows me like how hot my room is. It shows me like the fucking humidity, like it's, which is really funny. Like, why? I appreciate it, but why? I just need to know how loud I am.
In my city, weather, quality, the fucking humidity. I want to know. It's just percent chance. Come on.
Ugh. Cracking all my bones.
In 59% humidity.
Okay.
That's pretty humid.
So yeah, it's more humid over there than it is here.
Yep. I don't worry about it.
But it's cold here, so
Yeah. Anyways. Echo.
Echo! Yay!
We walk in silence for a while, with me walking awkwardly because of my sticky balls. We stop at the motel where I change and shower before grabbing a fresh change of clothes, and we start back out again. I think about staying behind at the motel, but I feel like that would be a dick move after what Leo's been through today. Do you think that after what Leo's been through today, you're safe? I don't think that. As we walk back, Leo takes a detour, stopping at the convenience store. The fight has made things a little awkward between us, so I just shove my paws in my pockets and follow Leo. We go to the back where he grabs a 12-pack. He doesn't say anything to me either as he makes his way to the front to pay. Finally, when we're back outside, he nudges me in the direction behind the convenience store.
Let's sit.
I lead the way because we've both done this dozens of times before. Oh no, not a relationship ritual.
Relationship ritual, split an entire 12-pack.
Behind the convenience store.
Yeah. In a single session.
We step off the asphalt and down a little ways into the brush where Leo pulls me up onto a boulder. Leo sighs, pulling out the first beer bottle. Am I just not aware of alcohol? Parlance and custom. When I think of a 12-pack of beer, I think of a 12-pack of cans of beer.
Mm-hmm.
A beer bottle comes in packs of 6.
Well, maybe it's just bigger.
This is ruining my immersion. I don't know whether they have cans or bottles. Well, now they have the bottles, but like, how do they buy a 12-pack of bottles?
Corona comes in 12 packs.
Does it?
Yeah.
Corona beer 12-pack. Oh yeah, I guess it does. There's 12 packs of both. Yeah. All right. The more I know. I didn't know. Yeah. Okay. I have seen 12 packs before, but I think the most common things I think of are 12 packs of cans, like a regular soda can 12 pack, but it's beer.
Yeah.
And then like the 6 packs of bottles that you carry with the handle.
Yeah.
Anyways, leaning back, he pulls out his keys to use the bottle opener on his keychain before handing it over to me. And he gripped it and ripped it.
Mm-hmm.
Same for himself, then practically chugs the whole thing before grabbing another, even before I'm able to take my first swig. I don't comment on it, instead look out the sunset, thinking about how nice it would be to just sort of run off into the wilderness.
Yeah.
Feel normal about it, eh?
Yeah.
I wonder how recent those holes are. At least for a little while. I lean back and sigh, noticing a white and brown splotch on the knee of Leo's jeans. Said to Clint, pretty mean.
He said some pretty mean stuff too, and it's not like I like saying that shit to him.
Seeing me lying back, Leo shifts closer to me, allowing me to rest my head against his thigh. Again, the familiar position probably isn't a good idea, but I just don't care. Useless.
Yeah.
Useless person.
Yep.
Does Clint still live with his dad?
No, he went to prison 2 years ago.
Really? Because of...
Yeah.
Shit. Getting silence, enjoying our quiet surroundings. Yeah, really enjoying it, huh? They lay there, hear Leo open another bottle, then another.
Jesus.
And you're not worried at all? You don't think much about it?
Oh,
Finally, he lets out a big sigh.
Chase, come back to Echo.
I close my eyes, turning my vision blood red against the sunset. Maybe. Not yet. He doesn't press the issue, instead reaching out for another bottle. One, two, three, 4, 5. By the time I get to my second one, the rest... 10! 10!
10! He chugged 12 straight bottles of Corona.
Well, it's fine if it's Corona. It barely qualifies as beer.
Yeah.
I'm joking, I know nothing.
I don't know what beers... I don't know what beer Leo would drink.
I feel like a Corona's a good guess. How much is... Corona's 4%, 4.6% alcohol by volume. It's
That's
still
a lot of beer.
That's a lot of... Damn it! That's a lot of beer!
Oh, Modelo.
Modelo,
You're so right.
yeah. As we walk back to Leo's house in silence, he occasionally brushes his tail up against my own. I let him. He's mildly drunk, so he's sort of... It's...
Mildly?
To be fair, he's a big guy.
Yeah.
And it seems like he's probably built up his tolerance over a very long period of time.
Yeah.
But My more major concern is stop excusing him, Chase.
Yeah, he's excused. Girl, you're not together anymore. Do you want to get back together? Okay, that's something you can discuss, but don't let him be this familiar with you when you're no longer together. Like,
Well, you see, Chase just wants a spring break quickie.
exactly.
So it's okay if he's flirtatious because it doesn't mean anything because they haven't talked about it. Oh,
Yeah.
that spring break quickie is going to turn into I'm locked in the fucking dungeon? Okay.
Mm.
This is why I never have sex. I'd have to push his muzzle away when he leans up against me for some support after his feet hit a sudden dip in the road. Is he trying to steady him when I hear footsteps pounding up behind us? Before I know it, Leo shoved me hard to the side and I go stumbling into the weeds. Whirling around, I see a dark figure running off to the side from Leo. His attack aborted. He saw the wolf had seen him. Comes back around and I immediately see that it's Clint. He's got a crowbar in one paw. Oh. My stomach drops as I look from him to Leo, who's got a giant smile on his face like this is exactly what he wanted to happen. What the hell?
Come back for more, Clint.
Clint doesn't say anything. Instead, he just screams and runs at Leo again. Ah! Usually, I wouldn't be worried about Leo in a fight with Clint, but the crowbar and the fact that Leo can barely stand has me really worried. Leo backpedals and ducks low and lunges forward, which I don't think Clint expects. His grunt is guttural, but by his surprise, he doesn't go down. Instead, he grips the back of Leo's shirt before raising the crowbar and bringing it down hard into Leo's back with a solid, meaty thud. Ooh, right in the spine. Ugh!
Oh, God.
I gasp and cringe, starting to jog towards them. Then press it forward and Leo trips over something, landing on his butt. Clint raises the crowbar again and Leo raises a paw. For about 2 seconds, they play a game with Leo moving his paws around above his head, anticipating the swing. Clint, meanwhile, keeps trying to re-angle the crowbar so Leo will miss. Doesn't get a chance, though, because that's when I reach them. I'm not exactly a good fighter, considering I've never been in a fight before. But the idea of Leo getting his face beaten in with a crowbar provides me with the terror that spurs me on. I jump on his back, grab a handful of the fur in his forehead, and yank back as hard as I can. Guess I should have hit him or something, but it seems to work all right. His remaining teeth flash in the porch light, and I get a hot blast of his rancid breath as he snarls angrily. Ah! Suddenly, I'm sitting down on the asphalt, feeling my forehead just caved in. Lester somehow swung the crowbar back and hit me. Okay, I'm glad the audio went away. I wanted to talk, but I wanted to not have that fucking ringing in the ears continue to play.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Has anyone heard one single angelic note? I desperately rub on my head, imagining the skull shattered in a million pieces like an egg, but everything feels like it's still in shape. The fight's still going on, and now I can hear Leo snarling. It's not a sound that I've heard that often, but it's deep and way scarier than anything Clint could have managed. I focus on the spot that I see in their bodies tangled together. When I do see that Clint's on top again, the crowbar raised, pointing it down, aiming at Leo's face. Oh no, the boys!
Shut the fuck up.
No, it's really funny that the thing I've seen the most of the boys post finale, other than the Deep walking in and everyone being fucking disappointed, is a green screen of Billy Butcher with the fucking crowbar opening up a can of Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Just like, yeah, cracking open other things with that crowbar.
Exactly.
Cracking open a fucking treasure chest.
Fortnite. Leo Echo. I start to crawl towards them, but there's no way I'm gonna make it. Again, the sound of something hard striking flesh, but this time it isn't Clint hitting Leo. It's Clint that hisses in pain this time as he arches back, baring his fangs. There's a dark shape behind him, but before I can focus on it, Leo's massive paw smashes into the side of Clint's face. Leo's not playing this time. In fact, it looks like he's put everything he had into that punch. Down it makes it like a slab of beef being thrown against concrete. Clint's body visibly glows slack before he slumps down against Leo, only to be shoved roughly to the side. I crawl up next to the wolf and he looks over at me as I do. His paw immediately goes to my head to steady it as he looks closer at my face.
Fuck, did he hit you?
That's when I realize that I have a massive headache and feels like it's full of water. I rub a spot that itches a bit right above my eyebrow and my pads come away slightly dark and bloody.
That fucking piece of shit.
Leo sends a back fist into the side of the downed Clint's face. Hey, it's enough, Leo. That's when I remember that it was someone else that actually saved Leo. Voice is familiar, but it isn't until I look up at the source that the sauce. God damn it!
The sauce.
It isn't until I look up at the sauce that I recognize sauce.
Someone needs to YTP our Echo streams. There's certainly enough material.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I recognize Kudzu. He's breathing hard and he's holding the crowbar that Clint dropped. Dark spots around his eyes blend in with the ow. Thank you for the Shinx attack, Vanilla. How's it going, Vanilla?
Hi, Vanilla.
Hi, Vanilla. Hi. How was Fox's Neo Twooey stream? We're playing Echo. Jace's balls got stuck. The dark spots around his eyes blend in with the night and accentuate how wide his actual eyes are. Look spooked. What the hell are you guys doing? Ken's pissed and I feel a little defensive. Hey, he tried to run up on us. Kudzu's eyes flick over to look at me before focusing back on Leo. Thought we had this shit figured out. Why the hell are you fighting again? I don't really get why this Kudzu guy's freaking out so much. His nostrils flare with each breath. You'd think he was the one that almost got his brains run through with a crowbar.
Calm the fuck down. You know how Clint is.
Wouldn't do half the crap he does if you didn't antagonize him so much. You say he was a bully, but from what I've seen, it's the reverse. Jesus. Missed like half of it because of things. It was good. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear you enjoyed.
Yay.
I get where Kudzu's coming from, but also he did come up on us because we were being gay.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, there's only...
Yeah, but Leo didn't need to slam his face into the fucking table.
There is a line that was drawn, and it was probably rubbing his face in the milkshake.
Yeah, like Leo
him getting up and pinning him, I think was fine because he did throw the first punch, right?
Yeah, like Clint really. I mean, he threw the first punch because Leo said he should go home and fuck his sister.
Okay, yeah.
Like Leo is consistently escalating things. I think. Like they're both escalating each other.
Like there's the I'm meeting you at your level of barbs because fuck you. Cause like I do kind of get like if Leo doesn't quote unquote stand up to Clint, it's okay for Echo to be like that. To be homophobic, right? And a small town, if you have one gay guy that's like in charge and actually will beat the shit out of you, then it's an okay town for gay people.
Yeah, but Leo doesn't need to be that guy because Flynn is already here.
But yeah, like if we were going on fighting words, you could also just argue that Clint's initial, like, hey, stop being gay. It's ruining my appetite.
Yeah.
Like, then Leo can throw the first punch. Escalating barbs is like, I don't know. I don't want to say it's like fine. And I understand that it is bad and it will result in a fight. But also, like, fuck this guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, they're neither of both of them are bad for each other.
Yeah. But there's probably a difference in the he's gonna come in with a crowbar and try and like kill us in the middle of the night. If we don't like if you pin him and be like, all right, we good? We done? We done with this? Go away.
Yeah.
He probably still might have, but you know.
Yeah.
If Kudzu is gonna be like, you should have just shut up and taken it, like that's a bad take, I think.
Mm.
Like, well, considering that they say like it stopped, then it might be the fact that Chase is back, right?
Hmm.
Like it wouldn't have made Clint any less of an asshole, but the way Kudzu's acting makes it seem like if Clint ever was an asshole while Chase was not here, Leo dealt with it differently.
Yeah.
Probably in turning the other cheek and being like, whatever, Clint, you fucking asshole, and just left, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But now, since Chase is back, anyways, hard to think of Leo as a bully. Is it? Is it hard to think of Leo as a bully, Chase? Is it? Fucking is it? You were a squad of 4 assholes. TJ and Jenna were
Yeah.
just there. Jenna's kind of an
Yeah.
asshole, but
Yeah.
in that way that
Yeah.
girls can be assholes.
Yeah. Girls are allowed to be assholes. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Misandry.
Yay!
Yay. But yeah, no, like whatever. Girls can be assholes. Girl power. Do you think Margaret Thatcher effectively utilized girl power when she went to
Yes.
hell? Yes. When she opened the first gender neutral bathroom.
Yeah. With the new guidance, with the new fucking guidance, Margaret Thatcher's grave is now the only gender neutral bathroom in the entirety of the UK.
Thank you for your service, ma'am. Hard to think of Leo as a bully, but the way he had acted toward Clint in the diner was a bit much, even if it was Clint.
Hey, if he can't take it, then maybe he shouldn't dish it, eh?
Leo grins and sticks out a pot of kudzu, who glares, but nevertheless reaches down to help him up. Leo promptly pulls me up with him. As I get to my feet, a wave of dizziness instantly hits me, and I stumble into Leo.
Fuck, see?
Leo steadies me and looks into my eyes, worry etched all over his face. I'm fine, just got dizzy for a sec.
That's not fine. Do you feel sick? Can you see straight?
Seriously, I'm fine, just give it a minute.
Chica, I'm gonna kill that hick when he wakes up.
That moment, Clint makes a snorting sound and starts to roll over. His eyes flash to where he's laying, but Kudzu steps up between the two, still glaring. No! Get the fuck back home and take care of the otter. I'm gonna see if I can keep him from trying to kill you later on down the road.
Fat chance he's been wanting to kill me since middle school.
Clint starts to sit up, supporting himself with both paws as he looks around. Go!
Whatever.
He turns back to me and his eyes soften as he puts an arm around my shoulders.
Come on, we might need to go to the hospital.
Fine, really. Low tones of Kudzu's voice murmuring to Clint fades off as we stumble into the night. Fucking piece of shit. Stop being an asshole.
No, you're not fine. He hit you fucking hard. God damn that fucking idiot. He could have killed you.
Put a paw back to the sore of my forehead and rub at it. He grabs my wrist.
Don't do that. You'll infect it. We'll clean it up back at my place. Swear to God, I'm not gonna let you leave my house without my gun again.
Interesting.
I
understand it because he was attacked with a weapon, but also when you leave your house with a gun, you are going out with the intent to kill. Or you are understanding that in an altercation where you need to pull your gun, you are going to be killing the other person.
Yeah.
Which, again, like, I get, but, like, most fights, without a firearm...
Yeah, if you leave the house with a weapon on you, you are understanding and accepting the eventuality that if you are in an altercation, you will use that thing.
And
like,
if you use it, you will be
It will
killed.
be...
You can't just think, oh, I'll just wing him, or I'll just get him in a limb or something.
Yeah, like, it will be on hand to use. This is the same for, like, if you have a knife on you, if you have just fucking pepper spray on you. If you have it on hand, you are going to want to use it, right? Rather than just using your fucking hands.
Yeah. And by choosing a lethal option like a gun or a knife, you're accepting that a lethal outcome is possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like bringing a taser or pepper spray with you, like you can say like it's a deterrent. It will get them to stop attacking me and I can get out. Unless you're like really fucking crazy and you just like keep on pepper spraying him or keep on tasing them,
Yep.
It's arming yourself is a tacit admission that you are okay with whatever outcome that weapon is meant to do.
Yeah.
The purpose of a machine is what it does.
Yeah.
The purpose of taking a gun with you is killing someone. So, thanks, Leo.
Yep.
Suddenly, Leo's face takes an odd look.
What? One sec.
Makes as if to steady me with both paws, then stumbles off to the side of the road. Dark and I can't see him, but I sure as hell can hear a retch followed by a splash. It happens about 3 more times before Leo shakily but more steadily approaches me from the darkness, a sheepish grin on his face. You okay?
Yeah, I just had a little too much.
Really? The Leo I knew could down 15 cans. It's back to cans. Or no, this is just a separate metric of alcohol drinking. 15 cans and still walk.
Hey, rolling around with a crazy long tail sitting on you won't do your gut any favors.
Sure. Leo chuckles and wraps an arm around me again, though this one feels more intimate rather than just being there to keep me steady. We walk in silence for a while, just enjoying the evening air and my blood. The temperature's always perfect here when the sun's gone. Gets me more annoyed, though, because I imagine we'd be having a much better time if Clint hadn't just tried to murder us. At least that's what I imagine he was trying to do, since hitting someone with a crowbar isn't exactly fucking around. Has it really gotten this bad between you and Clint? Leo squeezes me.
It's always been this way.
It looked like he was trying to kill you.
Well, the gringo really hates me.
Leo laughs, then falls silent for a while, ears pinned back.
I guess he was angrier than usual.
I guess town stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Not to discount racist assholes' penchant for murdering people, but... If he hadn't tried to kill him in the past,
Yeah. I think it's just that I might have pissed him off more than I usually do.
I look up at him. About that, what you said to him back at the diner was really awful.
You too. How can you expect not to get hit with that if he's going to go off about us and about me being it?
About us and... Yeah. Leo barks out a laugh.
Talk shit, get hit, I always say.
No, man. What his dad did is different. It's not his fault, Ooh, boy.
Yep.
Okay. So, there's a difference between being like, haha, you're a redneck hick, so you must fuck your sister, versus your dad is in jail for incest crimes.
Yep.
That's really fucked up. You can't do that shit, man.
Yeah. Hey, he might be fucked up, but he can still make the decision to be a complete dick to everyone, can't he?
Yeah. But you poked him in the most fucked up way possible. Don't...
Yeah.
Just call him a stupid idiot, an asshole that no one likes.
Yarp.
Tell him to fuck off. You don't need to bring that up.
Yeah.
I wish Jenna were here to help back me up on how that isn't exactly fair to Clint. Anyway, I think he was on something. Did you see how crazy he looked?
He's always on something. Speaking of which...
Leo steps slow and I look ahead to see an isolated house further up the road. Porch light is on and I see a skinny figure get out of a chair and start walking up the front yard. So he means to intercept us, and I slow down with Leo as he draws closer.
Duke.
Oh, Duke Sprite. Leo nods at him. Skinny Weasel looks us both up and down, raising a paw to pull a drag from what looks like a cigar. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. A cigar.
Mm-hmm.
I assume it's actually a blunt because it smells like Carl. Okay, well.
Mm-hmm.
He's as patchy and unhealthy as I remember him. Unhealthy looking as I remember him. Not as torn up as Clint, but still bad enough to know he's done his fair share of dabbling in meth. Doesn't say anything, and after a while, Leo clears his throat.
Isn't it a nice?
He's here. Duke cuts Leo off. He's staring right at me, so I assume it's me he's talking about. Hi, Duke. Probably couldn't have said any more awkwardly. He steps forward, partially in front of me.
Did you need something?
Duke lets out a long stream of smoke towards us. Definitely a blunt. Same shit's been happening to me after you told me about it.
Hmm.
He looks at him, looking politely puzzled, though I can see his tail twitching behind him. You been seeing shit? Now I'm seeing shit. Quiet for a few seconds, then Leo laughs.
Well, maybe lay off the drug cocktails.
Maybe don't get high with this fucking face.
DreamWorks face.
Dare ass 3D render of a DreamWorks character. No, it's different. Shit I see. Almost real. I saw him. He nods at me again, and for some reason I'm starting to feel really uncomfortable. He laughs, and this time it's much more forced. Starts pushing me along further up the street.
Sorry, Duke, but Chase is taken. Janice is still single, though.
Duke follows us, walking along the dirt while we stay on the asphalt. When did he get here? He doesn't say anything and keeps pushing me along. I can see Duke getting angry, and I don't want another fight, so I finally butt in. I got here on Saturday. Is something wrong, Duke? Doesn't answer. He just stops and watches us go. A frown stretches across his face. I'm looking over my shoulder at him, but he doesn't move. He doesn't take his eyes off of us. What the fuck?
Stop looking at him, Chase.
What was he talking about?
Does it matter? Just keep moving and hope we don't run into any more of these psychos.
I managed not to look back again, but I feel his eyes on the back of my neck the entire time. Even though the instructions say only to take 2, Leah gives me 3 generic acetaminophen pills. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Duke witnessed the chuntlings.
Yeah, obviously. I had a pain in my shoulder, and I asked my mom, who's a nurse, what to do, and she was like, "Okay, so take a shit ton of ibuprofen."
Yeah.
And I was like, "But the instructions say, yeah, take a shit ton." Anyways, don't
So
take a
true,
shit ton.
Betsy.
Follow the instructions if you're elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
This really is a liver damage route. Yeah.
Yep.
Surprisingly, more drugs than Carl's route.
every route, Chase experiences some shit.
Mhm.
Experiences some permanent damage.
We get to the end of the game, we collapse all the timelines, and Chunt just fucking dies.
Yeah.
Everyone else is okay, though.
We fucking somehow, yeah, we collapse all the timelines. Chunt receives all the injuries at once. He somehow has a permanently broken ankle. He somehow has a permanently broken ankle, even though both his legs are gone.
Jesus. He gets bisected? Phantom broken ankle.
Yeah.
Horrible. After that, he takes me to the bathroom and starts cleaning the cut on my forehead. I grimace against the sting of the rubbing alcohol.
We really should take you to the ER. This might even need stitches.
I lean my head into his paws because not having to hold it up myself feels good. No, it's not that bad. Besides, even if it is a concussion, they'll just send me home and tell me to get some rest. Along with the $500 bill.
I played football, I know, but you never know how serious it could be.
I sigh and don't say anything, deciding it would be easier just not to argue. Wow, that's crazy. I wonder if that will come up later. This is... Deciding it would be easier just not to argue is a mystery mouse tool that will come in handy later.
Yeah.
He starts to debate whether or not to shave the fur, but I finally get annoyed and tell him to get on with it. He prods around, I can feel the area around the cut swelling, and I wonder if I'm going to get a black eye. He finally steps back and starts putting everything back into the first aid kit. Wait.
Hmm?
Leo glances at me questioningly. Aren't you hurt? Thinks for a second.
I don't think so. I feel fine, I mean.
Turn around. I'd seen Clint hit Leo with a crowbar, and he hit him hard. Leo sighed before finally turning around, placing his paws on the sink as he stares into the mirror. What? The entity. Fuck him, fuck him, Leo.
Yeah. The mirror man.
Yeah. I look at his back, the black shirt dusty from the dirt he'd rolled around in. Carefully, I lift the shirt up his back. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. I can see the raised fur from a growing welt where the crowbar had hit, though. There aren't any cuts there, but I do see some spots of dried blood. I have a bunch of little cuts. The smooth muscles under Leo's fur shift as he flexes them. Oh, goddamn. Flexing to appear more buff even as you're bent over the sink. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, also, I'm sure it's just like nervous tension.
Yeah. Really? Must have been from the rocks in the road. I think my shirt came up a little while we were wrestling around.
Give me the alcohol. Leo sighs again, but hands it over. Take off your shirt. Smirks at that and slowly, purposefully, sensually strips his shirt off. You're made for each other. Go manipulate
You deserve
each other.
each
In a
other.
fucking hole.
You deserve each other.
I try to ignore him, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't turned on by his body. It's I don't know if it's like a... How to phrase this. People who manipulate other people with romantic relationships have an easier time if they are hot, right?
Yep.
But I wonder if that's because, like, I wonder if it's influenced either way, or if there's just like a lot of romantic manipulators that don't have that are like 6 out of 10s or lower, you know?
Yeah.
Like if it's just like an undercounted group because you only hear about the ones that like are really successful because they're really hot.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Sorry, I
Nope.
scrubbed ahead to Leo's next line and he's shirtless.
Yeah. All right.
We get to see the shirtless
It's been a
sprite.
long time since I
Yay.
saw him shirtless, and he's kind of changed. Thicker, broader in the shoulders and chest. The muscles smoother and a little more filled out. I swallow and start to dab the alcohol into the cuts. Makes no indication of feeling any pain, instead swishing his tail around and flicking it up between my legs. Jesus Christ.
Mhm.
Like, I understand that you're playing this fucking game right now. I'm trying to clean your fucking wounds. Shut up.
Yep.
Again, I don't know why, but Leo has a way of making you want to play along, even if you know it's a bad... Ah! He's been flirting with me this whole time, so I guess he's just sort of broken down my defense. You can still say no! You don't want to, but you can. Ah! Thank you, Vanilla. Ah. Psychic attack.
God damn it.
Once I finish rubbing in the alcohol, I let a paw linger on Leo's hip. We both stay like that for a while until Leo finally turns around, leaning back against the sink. I look over his form, his broad chest down to his thick stomach.
Yeah.
He isn't even that much like more muscular or fat than Carl.
Yeah, exactly.
What defenses? He's such a chunt. So true, Vanilla.
Exactly. Like what you see.
When I look back up at him, his brows are raised, and before I can say anything, he's leaning down. I think he's about to kiss me, so I turn my head to the side. But instead, he just nuzzles the side of my head as he brings me in for a hug. I freeze for a second, but relax into his hold after a while, enjoying the feel of his warm fur against mine. Chunts. Fucking chunts, the both of them. The both of them!
Yeah. They deserve each other.
They
Like,
deserve each other. / negative.
yeah.
Fucking. It's really telling that as bad as Leo wants Chase, he is still going for the nuzzle. He knows to play it slow enough.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't say anything, just holds me. I can feel his excitement through his pants as he presses into me. Starts nibbling at my ear. Oh boy, he wants. Yeah, all right. I gasp as he
Yep.
catches it between his teeth, and I almost moan. Oh my god. He, of course, knows I have sensitive ears. He moans a little in response, and before I know it, he's pulling me up against him. Then he lifts me off the ground as he spins around and sits me up on the sink.
Awesome.
My head throbs again, and I think I'm about to fall. But he holds on to me before he begins digging his muzzle into my neck, kissing and licking.
Let's see that CG.
Jesus. I want a chuntling to appear.
Let's see that CG. Press H.
Okay.
Damn. Look at how he's gripping the sink.
Yeah. Horny grip.
God damn. God damn.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
God damn. Like,
Yeah.
okay. Like, okay, as much as Leo is a trap, as much as Leo is like
It's baited
bait,
so sweetly.
it's
I want to
I
look back
will
at,
bite that hook.
I
I
wanna
will
look
bite that
back
hook.
at the sink in here. Okay, it is a stood up sink in this CG. Okay.
Hmm.
Because if this was like a wall sink that was just mounted into the wall, it's fucking breaking. Porcelain is not that strong.
Yeah.
But it's a full standing sink is fine.
I think it's fascinating that like all the like normal backgrounds are stock photos, so they had to like recreate the stock
Yeah.
photo bathroom for this CG, which is
Mhm, mhm,
fascinating.
Very fascinating. Anyways, let's get through this.
Hmm.
I gasp and hug around his body, pulling him closer as he licks and nips. Leaning my throat back, I expose more of my neck to him, closing my eyes as the back of my head presses against the mirror. Leo growls, his paws sliding up under my shirt, feeling up my stomach before moving on to my chest. Here's the thing. This is something that's missing a lot in like straight porn.
Hmm.
Is there's not a lot of tenderness for the guy a lot of the time.
Hmm.
You know?
Hmm.
Like this the chest and stomach being an erogenous zone is ignored a lot of the time. For
Exactly.
guys.
Exactly. Like, yeah.
It's refreshing to see. I know they have to because it's foreplay and they're two dudes, so they have to do something. But
Yeah.
you know, like
Hmm.
it's something you never see.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
He moans it sounded he just scratched an unreachable itch, like he just had his first drink of water in days. He's been wanting to go for a swim in otter bussy for the past 3 years, Chase.
Oh, you've seen his search history, Chase.
You know,
You know, Chase.
The town has been forced to manifest chuntlings to haunt him because that's the only thing left in his brain.
The tulpa.
Yeah. Leo. I gasp, about to tell him to stop. But then, tongue burrows in past my fertile lick to the skin, and my eyes roll. He pulls back finally, and I lower my gaze to meet his. Tongue is hanging out, making him look a little goofy. I can see a few of my short brown hairs on his tongue. Starts to lean again, and this time, I don't turn my head away. He almost reaches me, his eyes suddenly flick to the right, looking over my shoulder, and I see shock crosses his expression. Thing jumps and spins around, knocking over the soap dispenser and first aid kit. I jump too. What? He continues to stare, one paw clutching his chest, the other digging into my thigh.
Hi.
I wait for him to finish, but he doesn't go on. Did you see something?
I thought I did. Just seeing things, I guess.
The chuntling happened. Finally turns his attention to the first aid kit, leans over, starting to pick everything back up. Slowly, I slide down from the sink, pushing my shirt back into place, realizing that the moment had passed. The moment's not over until both of your boners are gone. I guess both of their boners are gone. They probably got, like, actually shell-shocked.
Well, you know, fear boner.
And that's true. We'll definitely see more of that later on.
Yeah.
Fear boner is a special mystery Mouseketool.
God! Chekhov's fear boner.
It has to go off.
God.
Well, I'm curious as to what he saw. I'm also conscious of the fact that I've been rocked.
Awesome.
Thanks Vanilla. Also conscious of the fact that the break in our intimacy has made things awkward again. Should we check the house? Could be Clint.
No, wasn't Clint.
He grabs his shirt and pulls it back on before turning to me.
I'm just seeing things.
I think back to Clint. Well, all right. Leave the bathroom. Leo looks back in for a moment before flipping the light off. I think it's a little strange that he makes sure to close the door. He doesn't make a move on me again that night, instead keeping a good few inches between us on the bed. Ooh! Interesting to think that maybe he didn't see a Chase copy, but maybe the fucked up smiling Chase.
The entity showing whole.
Exactly. But like, not a Chase copy that he created, that the town is like forcing onto him because they're making him go insane. But like, the mirror showing a hint of real Chase or something like that. Or like the entities that are haunting Chase. Maybe fucking Sydney in the mirror, you know?
Maybe.
Because, like, I don't know. Anyways. That fear resulting in keeping a good few inches between us in the bed, right? Like, this isn't a separate chuntling that I saw. This is something weird with Chase that I saw, and it's made me uncomfortable with him specifically. Because, like, the chuntlings don't really seem to cause Leo to not want to fuck Chase, right?
Yeah.
That's interesting. So interesting to speculate about what sorts of entities other characters see outside of Chase's POV. Yeah, real, right? Like, in Carl Root, like, TJ saw Sydney, right? Like, that's crazy. At least Jenna says TJ saw Sydney. TJ's probably the best person to show Sydney to, right? Like, for the town. You show Jenna Sydney, she goes full denial mode and says, like, oh, right, so there must be a gas leak. There must be some natural gas seeping out of the ground somewhere. You show Flynn Sydney, and he runs to it and starts, like, asking it questions, you know? Right? You need to show Flynn a mirage of Sydney off of a cliff.
Nice theory. Awesome.
Hey Sparrow, how is this hurting you? I can't help but wonder if I did something wrong. What I do know is that I'm kind of disappointed. I wanted to get railed, but alas. And how you feeling?
I think we've been going for
about
2.5 hours, 2 hours 45.
Yeah.
We started like almost an hour late.
But you know.
And we started like almost an hour late, and I'm not feeling great the whole time. I think we can wrap up here for today. I think that's the good idea. I don't
Sounds
think we can
good.
do it. I don't think we can do the entirety of Thursday.
That's fair. Thursdays usually get like big. I think.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
I would like clarification as to why.
What?
Why you went like that?
Oh, I I thought about Thursday the Typhlosion from my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Getting big.
Fucking explores
Mm-hmm.
Explorers of Sky streams.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yep. Thursday get big.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Fascinating.
Let's go ahead and save and go back to title, and we can wrap it up.
Yeah. Oh my god.
This is awesome.
Mhm.
Cheesing Amber.
So true. Thoughts?
Everything is going the way I expect it to.
Yep.
Chase is being a chunt, and Leo is not going to take no for an answer.
Yep.
Honestly, I don't know what the town is going to do, but
I was thinking a lot yesterday as I was reading ahead on Leo Route. I read up through up to the end of Friday.
Okay.
And the whole time I was thinking a lot about what you said during the last stream about the power of nostalgia in
Manipulation.
how nostalgia can be weaponized to manipulate someone.
Mm-hmm.
That's very much a recurring theme here, and we saw it again today.
I can imagine too. Bit. It's the fucking convenience store ritual of drinking behind the convenience store.
Yeah,
it's Leo doing everything he can to make Chase remember the good parts of Echo and ignore the bad parts.
Mm-hmm.
And even if there are bad parts, he will stop them because he can and he will and he must.
Yeah.
Because he must protect the pack. Whether they want it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Very funny that only Jenna running away from home is the only pass he'll give to anyone to leave the pack voluntarily.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, yeah. That was real fucked up, your home life. You can go, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Best of luck. I wish you the best.
Yeah. Also, I realized while I was rewatching some of the previous Echo streams the other day as well.
Mm-hmm.
I realized that I remembered that the two bullies that we saw during the flashbacks in Carl Root. One of them was Clint. The other one was Jeremy.
Right.
Which is Jenna's brother.
Oh. Right. Is he kind of is he a real bully of him individually, or is he one of those people who get swept along with bullying other people because he just is kind of stupid and peer pressured and is
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how to answer that currently.
That's fair. I'm sure we'll get to him.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll. Yeah, I'm sure it'll come up at the very least in Route 65, the prequel game, and any other fucking yeah, any other flashbacks we see.
Yeah. Because
woof.
Those sorts of characters are very interesting. The not a bully, but the bully's minion that's sort of just around for self-protection, because if they aren't with them, they're against them, and also I understand that it's mean, but not really, because I'm young and stupid and I don't really see other people as other people. All right. Leo is a bad person.
Leo is a bad person, but god damn it.
And if I say this is that one friend that I had to cut off.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Thank you for understanding. Look. The fact that I'm still thinking about her, huh?
Yep.
Normal.
Normal. You have
Normal.
access to that sound. I don't. Okay.
It's fine. All right.
Yeah.
Outros.
Yeah. Hi. Hello. Thank you everyone for coming along. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for coming along. I hope you had a good day. Hope you have a good night. Hope you have a good rest of your week. I'll be back here on my channel tomorrow night, where we'll be playing more of Super Metroid Cryogenesis, which is a brand new Super Metroid ROM hack that just dropped last week. I'm very excited to experience more of it. It looks really neat and interesting. It's very cold. Next Thursday, I'll be on my stream. I'll be on my channel playing more Doom. Next Friday, I'll be back here with Zach reading more Echo.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that's anniversary, right?
Yeah, it's looking like we won't have we won't have too many entries for one stream. So
Okay.
I think it's probably gonna be just we're probably gonna do Echo Friday, and then next week Saturday will be the like anniversary showcase.
Okay.
Which, speaking of which,
Huh?
the submissions form is still open. For if you have been working on something, the submissions form is still open for another couple days. I decided to extend the deadline very slightly. I have no idea who else is working on something, and I don't think Echo Stream is the best way to get the word out. But that's fine. It's fine. Yeah. If you want to keep up with me outside of my streams, you can follow me on Tumblr and Blue Sky at Emburion. You can check out my personal website at emburion.neocities.org. And if you want to see all the VODs from my previous streams, subscribe to me on YouTube at Emburion. Zach?
I'm Zach. I have no goddamn idea what I'm going to be doing the rest of the week. Monday, I have no idea. I would like to get back to streaming something, but I'll need to figure out what I'm going to be streaming. Wednesday, Deltarune.
So true.
I gotta be playing Deltarune, so I'm gonna be streaming Deltarune on Wednesday, and then Friday Echo, and yeah, I'll have to think about it some more. But yep, you can follow me on Tumblr and Blue Sky, and I guess you can follow me on Twitter. I didn't delete it, but I don't post there.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't delete my Twitter either. I just don't post there.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't look at it anymore, because last time I had fucking visions of blue checks. It was fucking November 2024, and you can guess what I was doing. And I was like kept awake by visions of blue checks and doom scrolling, and I realized, like, hey, that's not healthy, so I just uninstalled Twitter.
Fair. Jax would go on 4chan and call herself a cis male on HRT.
Fuck off. So would Carl.
He's on HRT, ironically. He wears the maid dress, ironically.
Carl is one of the protagonists of ranked competitive breast growth. Anyway.
That's you can follow me on YouTube. I've got some videos there that are popping off because of the Amazing Digital Circus finale.
Yep.
It's very
Amazing Digital Guild.
Very funny to see that line go up. Like, it's the fucking hockey stick curve on that is really funny.
But
yeah. That's it for me.
Let me see who we could raid.
I was looking through.
A few.
I found no one on my end, so I'll follow you.
I've got quite a few. Digidoggy's playing Steam Next Fest demos. Calamity Kaiju's playing Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, Shadow.
Richie Kupo is playing Casualties Unknown. Glassdale's playing Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah. I'm I'm partial to Steam Next Fest demos.
Yeah, let's drop in on DigiDoggy. Let's check out some Steam Next Fest demos.
Okie dokie.
DigiDoggy with an I, not with a Y.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you all for coming along. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for supporting me and Zach over the past 5 years of streaming.
Almost 6.
It's almost 6 years for you. Damn.
I think.
Wild.
I'll have to double check. I might be wrong. I might be misremembering.
Yeah, I celebrate the anniversary when I started, not when I went affiliate. So, anyway, yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for supporting the both of us. I love and appreciate all of you so very much. And until next time I happen to see you all, take care, stay safe. Good night.
Good night.
And to all the VOD watchers, a good night to you as well.
I need to. I didn't hit start raid, so I'm still streaming for another like 3 seconds. All right, bye everyone. Bye.